Faces. Why are we here? What is my purpose? What am I supposed to do? Yeah, you get up, go to work, okay, that's all fine. But really, what am I supposed to be doing? One of my empowerment statements that came out of AIM, and I took this 2 years ago, myself and others, to live in a peaceful way. My purpose is to use my enthusiastic attitude in order to create a world where there is community, sharing, compassion for ourselves, and others in order to inspire hope to the world.
Yeah.
As we go along our journey, we've discovered different things about ourselves. And our speaker this evening, she has one interesting journey. Sometimes our journey is we want to stuff emotions and everything down, but sometimes we got to work through it to find the brilliance within ourselves.
After I had my first daughter, I knew I needed to get myself together, but I just didn't know how. You know, I wanted a better life for her. I wanted a better life for me, but I just didn't know how. So over the next few years, I would do everything I could to better myself. I would read spiritual books, Marianne Williamson, Gary Zukav, everything I could get a hold of. I was in and out of therapy. I watched Oprah. I prayed. I did everything that I knew to do, and yet I still found myself severely depressed and suicidal on a daily basis. My daughter, and then later my other daughter, I have two daughters who kept me alive. I couldn't kill myself because I had to stay alive for them, and I did not want to put them through that. But I got to tell you.
But she allowed me to be there for her and tell me that she had gotten the call that she had lost her brother from heroin addiction. This was a month ago, the 27th? A month ago, 27th of last month. And he'd been absentee for a while. And I was so moved that I was able to be present for her. And when I hung up the phone, this song just kept coming into my mind and coming into my mind. So my way of doing treatment, it was my way of holding space that this experience of her being the one and only survivor of her family, or badass spiritual warrior that she is, was going to have to trek to Ventura and claim his remains, and she'll tell you more about that in a minute. But this is the story that I sang for 3 days, and it's actually the moment that this event was vision.
You know, they ask me, how can I deal with this? How can I get through this experience of my brother dying in such a tragic way, and then my mother dying literally 30 days to the day later, after I sat and I watched her waste away to nothing. So these things are happening. But it's okay, because I have everything I need to get through it. And there's nothing that how can I not walk through whatever comes, right? Everything, and I mean everything, we seek outside of ourselves is already contained within us. Whether we see it or not, whether we recognize it or not, whether we know it or not, it is already contained within us. I spent a lifetime searching for love outside of myself, and I ended up face down on concrete. My brother died, my brother died just trying to get a glimpse of it through the heroin. Just trying to get a glimpse of it. and never knowing that he had it with him the entire time. And it's because I know with everything I am that Spirit lives and breathes and has its being in me and through me and as me.
Before you cross the street, take my hand. Life is what happens to you while you're busy making others' plans. Beautiful, 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 beautiful boy. Beautiful, 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 beautiful boy. Darling, 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 darling boy.
I had the honor of being with Kelley when she went through the first aim, because that's what I went through with her. So we know a lot about each other. And when I first saw Kelley, when I came to the Oneness Center, I recognized her. I recognized her. I saw that same deer in the headlights face. I saw the careening from one emotion to the other, and I knew that. I knew that really, really, really well. But thank God when I was 24, it was too damn painful. And I finally sought someone out as friends. And so that was one of the things that brought me there. I wanted to know what it was in me that was resulting in this loneliness and me not having primary female relationships that nurture my soul. And it was good. It was hard, but it was good. And I was able to get all of that crap out and forgive my father and let go of blaming my mother. It was just absolutely a wonderful experience for me. I felt good. Well, that was when I had these glasses. Yeah, after that, I became an angel with every single aim that came after, except for one. So I think this is valuable work, and I know that you'll get something out of it.
These negative emotions that we resist, so we're like a pendulum. We only go this far to these negative emotions that we perceive as negative. So then our bliss only goes to here, right? It's because the pendulum just swings like this. We let it go over here, and then bam, it can come all the way back to there. We dance at least 5 or 6 times a day at 100% of our being.
You with Kelley's quote by L.R. Nost. Life is amazing, and then it's awful. And then it's amazing again. And in between the amazing and the awful, it's ordinary and mundane and routine. Breathe in the amazing, hold on through the awful, and relax and exhale during the ordinary. That's just living, heartbreaking, soul-healing, amazing, awful, ordinary life. And it's breathtakingly beautiful.
We're going to close off with some dancing, and I invite y'all to get up and go down at 100% of your being. This is for Lucy Lou, and we got some fancy lights for you.